Forest lies encased in Arctic cold. The wind might whisper through the trees. Listen if you can. It tells you of the beauty in this state of Michigan.
Well, Barbara Kulisowicz from Royal Oak sent us this recipe during our recipe contest. It wasn't one of our grand prize winners, but I tell you, it had to be mighty close.
Oh.
Look at this. It looks like a meatloaf.
It goes together like a meatloaf.
It does. Can you identify it, Bob? You looked at the recipe, you know.
That's just perch. Perch. My favorite.
This is a perch loaf. I've never had a fish recipe in a meatloaf.
Made into a loaf, right.
But I tell you, it's mighty tasty. There it is, the perch fillets going into the pan.
Butter and horseradish. Now, this has quite a few hot ingredients in it.
It does.
Fresh parsley, some carrots, and celery, and onion. All the makings for good meatloaf.
Worcestershire sauce, breadcrumbs,
Red pepper
peppers,
flakes.
red hot pepper sauce,
Along with your horseradish you had earlier. Some ketchup, an egg,
lemon
juice, and water.
and water, which goes into the perch fillets
Just to cook the perch with.
on a
Yep,
saucepan, because the perch is pre-cooked.
Right, before it goes into the loaf. Going to add a little bit of lemon juice to your water.
And this is essentially just a fish boil.
Right, just going to steam your perch here. That's all you're going to do. You could use any kind of cooked fish with this. You're going to make like a sauce for the loaf. More lemon juice, and you can taste lemon juice in here. It really is quite lemony.
Well, there's 7 tablespoons of lemon juice altogether that are used in various stages.
There's your red pepper
Ooh,
flakes.
love
You
'em,
see the
love
little
'em.
seeds in there that are really hot.
Can you taste the pepper in this, Bob?
It's not all that spicy. It's
It-
really not.
And people who like spicy food might want to add a little bit more.
You're going to cook this until it's just flakes. You don't want it cooked thoroughly, really.
But when it flakes apart, as far as I'm concerned, it's cooked thoroughly.
Yeah, it is, exactly. You don't
pour
want to
some butter
overcook it.
over
Oh, some butter on that right
Yeah.
there.
You're going to mix the fish with your egg. Add your breadcrumbs to it. Make it dry.
Is this basically like a meatloaf?
Exactly. Just exactly like it.
Except you don't put carrots in a meatloaf, do you?
You can. I have. You want to stretch it a little bit.
Carrots, celery, onions, and the parsley.
Fresh parsley, yep. Going to add butter to this.
Kind of like that, huh, Bob? Now it isn't all that spicy yet. A
Not
lot of those
yet.
spicy ingredients we save for the sauce
For the
at
very
end.
top.
And that was about a pound of perch fillets, which makes a small loaf, which would be enough for 3 people or Bob.
Right.
It's,
If you had any leftovers, it'd be great in a sandwich.
Well, that's what Barbara mentioned. Now here's the sauce that goes on top.
More lemon juice mixed with your ketchup.
That's about a cup
Right.
of ketchup.
Horseradish.
Ooh, good stuff. This is like a cocktail sauce.
Yeah, it does
And-
taste like.
In fact, when you were making this up, we tasted some of it, and it would be great with shrimp or monkfish or boiled sheep's head.
Or with vegetables, even.
A little Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce, right. Mix those together. Pour it on the top. Well, there's the loaf after it baked for
About 30 minutes.
in a 350-degree
Right.
oven.
Just drizzle this over the top. And it is good.
Now what I have to do here out of this is cut another piece for Bob, who's been very patiently waiting.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it took an awful long time to get through the recipe on how to make this. The only thing I can say is it's worth it. Okay, it really
It is good,
worth,
isn't it?
worth
It
going
is.
into all this. But I can't believe you used a few drizzles of the red hot sauce. How about a little Tabasco? To me, that's a little heavy flamer, a little heavier
It's
flamer.
a little hotter?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know, I tell you, this sure is tasty, and you can see here, in cutting it apart, it has a texture exactly like meatloaf. Tip it right down.
Good coloring.
No bones, if you use boneless fillets, and you can pick those apart after you boil them. But that is great stuff. Barb Kulisowicz from Royal Oak, I think that's a winner.
Oh, I do too. Absolutely.
Like another piece, please.
Another piece? Okay, Bob, we'll feed Bob here. You folks, get out and catch some perch. You saw it's good perch fishing right now and will be for the next few weeks. Great time to get out, make some perch loaf, and enjoy yourself. But above all, get outdoors this weekend. It's a great place to be. See you next week.